the Mario Galaxy movie is coming out in April this year. And when I watched the trailer for this movie, there was one thing that hyped me up. Seeing Rosalina. I mean, it makes sense, she's the Galaxy Princess. Is she even a princess? Anyway, now Rosalina isn't my go-to character because when I was a little girl and went to my friend's house to play Mario games, I would choose Peach. And now Peach is just my main. But I love Rosalina's design. She looks so different from the others, and look, she has a star, and that star is so cute. So yeah, I'm going to make Rosalina in Minecraft. But not only Rosalina, I'm also making her star, Luma. Also, I didn't know they were called Lumas, I just thought they were stars. Now, I'm not going to make her original design, I'm going to make the movie version. And the movie version is just slightly different from her original design. Mostly it's just her dress and her head is a little bit bigger. Fuchsia tea hair, I just realized that the picture I used for reference is probably AI because when I looked at the trailer, she did have her like white thing in the middle. If you can see right here, it's very clear that her dress does look like an original dress. So I'm pretty mad about that because I spent a lot of time on this build. So in the end of the video, I'm actually going to fix it because I am not about to make this now look like what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, AI is not gonna fool me, even though it kinda did. I can't trust Pinterest no more. It's just a bunch of AI there. I'm still gonna use it though. Anyway, back to the video. Also, she looks a little bit more realistic. But it's still Rosalina. And I don't really have anything more to say, so let's just build. So Rosalina is so far the biggest character I've ever made. I think she's around 200 blocks high, so yeah, she's pretty tall. I mean, I think that's pretty accurate to the game. Fun fact, my friend told me that she's taller than Shaquille. And he's like 7 feet, and that's like 2 meters. So she's pretty tall. Anyway, you might have noticed that Rosalina looks a bit darker than normal. And that's because I'm trying to recreate the lighting from this picture. But that seems to be a bit difficult. You're going to see a lot of colors. But I mainly use stripped wood and terracotta for her skin. Also, why did she kind of look like a Karen? Anyway, if you see on this picture, her shoulders are in the same line as her ears. So I have to make sure to now make her upper body wider. And have it around the same as the picture. And when I was done with the upper body, I added the shape of her dress. And now she looks like a bowling pin. They should add this in Wii Sport. Anyway, when I was making her arms, it kind of disappeared in the dress because they were so small and so close to her body. But I fixed it later with some crying obsidian to make a very clear difference so you can clearly see her arms. And now for the fun part is to add more shapes into her dress to actually make it look like a dress and not a bowling pin. I think it was mostly fun because I added everything and then I cut it off in the end. And that's when you can clearly see that it looked like a dress. Now when it comes to making hands, it's just so difficult. It's like when you try to make them in a drawing for the first time or you're just learning how to draw hands. It's just so difficult. But I managed to make one of the hands look okay and the other one I just gave up. I just made it into a blob. Also, her wand looks so good. I originally made this stick in Axiom, but I didn't like how clanky it looked when it like goes up and it goes one block to the side. So I got some walls and trapdoors and just tried to make it smoother, and it does look a lot smoother. Then I made some touch-up, like making her shoulders stand out more and adding more detail to the face, adding the star on her dress, and more stuff. Now that's the base. Now for the most interesting part, shading. And this time I'm copying the shading from the picture, and there's a lot of color. So it's going to be interesting. But I did run into a problem while building Rosalina, and that is because she was a huge build. And when you have this big build, there's going to be a lot of shadows. So I had to add some light to the build. And that light you can only access from the cheat menu. It's the same place where you get the debug stick, and it's not cheating because it's a part of Minecraft, and if this is cheating, it will also mean creative is cheating. And it's not. It's still vanilla. But you just can't make this in survival unless you add torches. Cause I'm pretty sure torches kind of disappear when you go far away. So yeah. But I'm pretty happy with the lighting, but it doesn't look that good with shaders, so I might add some more just so I can use shaders. And now it's time to make the Lumas. Now my plan was actually to make 3 simple Lumas, but my friend Tobito sent me a picture of this Luma and wanted me to make it. So I did, because funny screaming Luma. And to be honest, it's the most interesting Luma so far. I mean, look at him. He looks terrified. And the rest is just a little bit bigger and simpler with some few different colors. We have the yellow one, pink one, and the blue one. So cute. And we're done. No, we're not. We have to fix our dress because we don't support AI, especially in creative work, like art. And I get using AI as a tool or inspiration for something, but using AI to steal others' work is not okay. So that's my opinion on that. Anyway, we're finally done. And I was actually planning on giving her a scenery. However, I find it to be a bit difficult, so I kind of gave up. However, if anyone has any idea what I should make for scenery, I would love to hear your suggestions. But for now, I'm just having this midnight Minecraft background. It kind of fits. But that's all, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!